Jimmy, defeat tonight at the Innocent New Lawn, is frustration the overriding emotion tonight?
Yeah, obviously, we've put a lot into these last 4 games, and we haven't got a lot to show for it. So yeah, I would say, yeah, a bit of frustration. It's hard to take because we don't deserve it, but you got to earn everything in life. Nothing's easy. Nothing comes to you. So we're a bit disappointed, and to put it in perspective, we've had one poor half of football in 4 games and been punished for it, whereas we've had some fantastic displays and not got what we deserved. So it's just about picking the lads up now, making them believe, making them keep going, and we've now got something to really fight for.
And you mentioned those performances there. Obviously, the Exeter game, you praised the fantastic defensive attributes of the side, obviously keeping Exeter to 1 shot on target. Crawley, I mean, a fantastic performance and somehow very little to show for it. And then tonight, they lacked those chances that you had in abundance at Crawley, didn't you?
Definitely first half. We tried to match. Barrow for what they do very, very well, better than us. And it wasn't the way. It wasn't the plan, but that's the way it panned out. And we were outgunned in that department. The movement wasn't right. The passing wasn't quick enough. And like I say, we've had a poor half of football, and that's it. That happens. We got punished with it's a dubious corner. It's a dubious penalty only because I don't even know if he's in the box, and if he's in the box, it's still soft. So, and then the second one, we've just got to clear it under no pressure, miss hit, and it's back in our net. It's tough to take, when we've cut teams open in the last 2 games and had tap-in chances and not scored, and then a team scores 2 scruffy ones against you. But like I said, life's hard, things are tough. It's a very young squad that have got to realise that nothing's going to come easy and nothing gets given to you. So no, first half we didn't create the chances that we have. A bit flat-footed, a bit leggy, a bit sort of tired because of all the energy that's been expelled in the last 2 games. But you've got to dig deep, you've got to find it from somewhere, and that's what we've got to do now, and that's what those players will do now over these next 2 games, hopefully.
And just how frustrating is it? Because I suppose those 2 there, the penalty and the scruffy goal to make it 2, those are exactly the 2 strokes of luck that you've wanted from the last 2 games and have deserved from the last 2 games, but not got.
They are, but you can't rely on luck. You got to go and earn it. You got to go and take things. You've got to be resilient. You've not got to feel sorry for yourself when it's not going your way and when chances aren't going in. You've got to get bigger and bolder and braver. And like I said, I can't fault the boys. They've been brilliant. We've had one poor half of football, and that's it. So I'm still positive. We've got to go and get 6 points out of 2 games. We've got to go and fight for our lives. Fair, absolute credit to Barrow. They've come here tonight and they've, they're fighting for people's jobs, for people's livelihoods, and we've got to have that mentality. We've got to have that mentality. Tranmere here Saturday and Oldham away last game of the season. And if we do, we might be celebrating just like Barrow were on our pitch, on Oldham's pitch, at the end of the season. If we do go and get 6 points. Because everyone in football knows there'll be some twists and turns over these next couple of weeks. There'll be some twists and turns, and that might be one tonight. We've got to go and wrestle it back.
And I suppose the main frustration tonight is the fact that it is now out of your hands getting into the playoffs. But ahead of tonight, sides like Exeter and Salford would have been thinking the same thing, and it just shows how quickly stuff can change.
Yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. I thought 6 points out of these 3 would be enough. I still do. I still think things will happen. The games are tough. They've got all sorts of different games, tough games, tricky games. So just like tonight was, which I knew it would be, So we've got to believe, and we've just got to take care of our business. And we've been holding on to something, and a little bit sort of fearful of it has crept in a little bit. And now we've got to go and fight for something. We've had something taken off us. We've got to go get it back.
And do you think that might almost free up the players in the same way that sometimes you can play, almost always you play better when you're 2 goals down than 2 goals up.
As you saw tonight, yeah, we've got to we've got to go and fight for our lives for 2 games and leave it all up. They can't save anything now. They can't try and protect anything. They've got to go and be brave and bold and aggressive and go and take back what we've had all season.